Aloha and welcome to my channel. This is Lucille, and today I'd like to talk to you about the native slash city struggle. And I say it like that because, okay, let me try to explain it. I've been to a couple of camps that were both predominantly native and predominantly city. Like it was in a city and everyone else around me looked nothing like me. I've noticed that when I'm in either place, I feel really off balance. Like when I'm eating in the city, there was this one time during camp when we were eating chicken, and I was the only one at my table eating with my hands. And I was so self conscious of it. I was really nervous. My clothes were really hot. I felt sweaty. And I was just so self conscious about eating with my hands that I was looking around to see if anybody else was eating like me. And they were, which made me feel better. But I still felt really nervous eating, even though I don't think anybody else at my table noticed. But I still felt really self conscious about it, which kind of sucked. On the other side, when Native people ask me where I'm from, I used to say that I was from the village. There'd be this like camaraderie or whatever. But now I feel that that has changed because I've grown up mostly in Bethel. So now I say I grew up in Bethel. And it feels like to me that when I tell people that they seem a little bit disappointed. And there's a part of my brain that can understand why, but there's that other part that's like, I don't understand at all. So I've been thinking about that for a while. So in either situation, I've always felt a little bit like a loner, although I've always felt comfortable with Native people because I look like them and I know their mannerisms. And I find myself like mimicking them sometimes, even on my own. Like when I'm editing for a voiceover, I feel like I have a native accent. And then when I talk to someone who's predominantly from a village, I sort of slip into an accent then too. So I sort of slip in and out of an accent, which is a little bit funny. um, I just don't know when it happens. Because I feel like it happens more often than I think. I had mentioned in my language story that I had lost my native language when I had moved to Anchorage, and that I can mostly follow along in a conversation ish. Like I can understand the topic of the conversation, but I can't say any of the words, any of the Yupik words, and I end up really confused. I just think it's a little bit sad, and I wish I understood and spoke a little bit more Yupik. And finally, it's a little bit of a weird point, but I don't know how the city works, and I also don't know how the village works. Like it's foreign to me. I'm gobsmacked at the idea of living in a place where there's paved roads, and I can't imagine myself living in a village either. So it seems like I feel like I'm stuck in this place that we call Bethel because it's where I fit in the most, but at the same time, it's like it's not a good place sometimes. And it might sound narcissistic, but I am hopeful that I'll be able to be a part of the change if it happens. I'm really super against alcohol. As you might know, I've never had alcohol and I don't ever plan to. I want to become an advocate for that, and also an advocate for life outside of Bethel, because there are entire countries, cities, cultures outside of this little town, and I don't want other people to feel stuck like I do. I want them to experience life everyone's freaked out, and that's why I want to do my SGN Bethel, but then I lose motivation because I feel really silly doing it. Anyways, I feel like I've gone a little deep into this, a little deeper than I intended, but I hope you understand a little bit of what I'm saying, of where I'm coming from, because this is my third attempt at filming this, and I have no idea how to say it any other way. So if you understood what I'm saying, or you have any advice for me, let me know in the comments. I'll be reading through those, and I hope you guys are enjoying VÆDIM so far. I certainly have. It's pushing me to make content even when I'm not sure I'm able to, but I just proved to myself over and over that I can, and it feels nice. It does feel nice. That's it. Yeah, I don't know how I end these, so it's just, you're getting eaten by the Triceratops. Okay, I'm gonna stop it before this gets even more ridiculous. Bye.